Life is pain.
My name is Vendrix. I wrote a poem. I carved it into the back of my hand. I am a vampire. Look at my teeth. I am a vampire. Life is pain. Life is only pain.
I mean, I'm not a vampire, like, per se, but...
I'm not a vampire per se, but I'm going to sleep now.
Hello, and welcome to a very special message to Becky from You Guys Have to Realize.
It's Mr. Asshole.
Drop that asshole.
Today we're back to take a look at Becky's return. That's right. I think we're all happy to hear that Becky's back, but it's honestly the video that she put out, it's not very happy. And I suppose I just wanted to make a video to, you know, kind of do my thing and give it a little inspiration where it's needed. So, Becky, listen up.
What are you, gay?
Video highlights for today include being very emo. Becky says she misses YouTube, and of course, when you take care of someone 24/7, you start to lose parts of yourself. So, do you guys think Becky deserves support? I'm gonna answer that for you. Yes. Yes, the answer is yes.
No contest.
I'm deciding this one for you. No! You know, there are a lot of us in the Amberverse. Some of us drive luxury vehicles, and some of us ride on Comets. Me, I drive a Volvo station wagon, so if you're ready, grab yourself some biscuits. Yeah, I made some of those. And strap in, because we are headed towards the Becky side of the Amberverse.
Becky, hold up, let me get the checky. Band shirts all of my dressy. Throwing shade like Loch Nessie. Grab up my bucket, this is getting messy. I don't need this, it's petty. Don't care if you think I'm sexy. Miss me with that shit, yeah, I put my heart on decky. Becky, what are you on? I have been smoking since dawn. Eric is making spaghetti while Ricky is mowing my lawn. Cherry, I'm moving on. Wear a tuxedo to prom. Watching Star Trekkie with Becky, ignore all the lazies and yawn. I don't mean no disrespect. I don't know what you expect. I just tried to make a song you guys would like and be impressed. Listen up if you feel depressed. Fuck that apartment complex. Make a change to your address while I make that rhythm flex. I am done being suppressed. I am done with second best. I don't wanna save my progress by myself by my request. Take a look at your family crest. Set your soul up to invest. Keep the river inside your chest and keep that emo Midwest.
I don't need all this aggression. It only worsens my depression. Need a change in my profession. It's a struggle just to carry.
I'm gonna start today's video with a personal message to Becky. Hey, Becky, you wanna go hiking? You wanna go down to Halls on the River sometime? Go hiking down there? We can go down there like the whole family if you wanna come. Anytime. You know, we live in Lexington. We're just a little bit away. We can meet you somewhere. Whatever you wanna do, man. You wanna go get some coffee somewhere? You wanna roll up a joint? Whatever you want to do, Becky. You just let us know, and, you know, we are your neighbor. Straight up. Anyway, starting off today's video, emo as hell. Emo as you were in high school. You know who you were. Yeah, if I didn't say before, this video is just sad. Sad, sad, sad. So just get ready for that. This is going to be difficult. Becky starts off saying that she's working a lot. 16-hour shifts, in fact. Yeah, so that's... great start.
I got 6 jobs, I don't get tired.
She says that she loses that job back in January, and maybe that was for the best, I don't know. During that time, Becky goes to the psych ward, spends 5 nights in the psych ward. Lame. Possibly not lame, I don't know, depends on your perspective.
I'm Guise.
Once she gets out of that situation, she gets some other crappy job. This one, I think, has something to do with kids, as she mentions that she was getting choked and kicked in the shins daily.
Oh yes, Daddy, choke me harder.
So I'm thinking kids. Needless to say, she ends up quitting that job because that sounds like it sucks. She actually ends up going back to her first job with the 16-hour shifts, just because, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Here we go again.
Sometime after this, she actually ends up being detained on a bench warrant about her car not having the correct license plate. I'm not actually 100% sure what happened there.
I also gained, I think I gained 3 pounds. That's because I wasn't eating healthy. I was eating out.
That's just bad luck to me. Very bad luck. I'm sorry that happened to you, Becky. All you can do is just move forward. It's lame. It's lame. I know. On a more serious note, Becky says that she is on 3 separate antidepressants.
Jesus Christ.
Zoloft. Take that for what you will. I'm not a big fan of this whole let's just medicate until we're good. It never seems to work. It never seems to work. Can't really offer much of a solution there other than to just, you know, try to be inspired from what you are naturally, you know? I guess that's my best advice on that. But then we get into more of the heart of today's video, and that is Becky talking about old Amberlyn Reed. That's right, let's get into the tea. Becky says, I don't know if I can ever date again. I am ruined from being in relationships. And she's talking about Amber there. She mentions trauma and PTSD from having to deal with Amber's very manipulative and narcissistic personality. She says she hasn't been with anyone since, and well, that is unfortunate. I think that there would be lots of people that would be willing to be your partner. Honestly, like I think you're cool. I'm wearing a Becky hat. I look like a weirdo. For those of you that don't know, this is not my normal hat. I mean, it is, but it's... Shut up. Here's something important to note. Becky says that every time she starts talking with someone or her friends, people in her life, she says that she just slowly stops talking to people.
He spent a year in silence just to better understand the sound of a woman.
That's kind of what happens whenever you're an introvert and you just want to kind of live your life, and you know, you just kind of feel like the world is judging you and the world is terrible on its own. And yeah, I get it, trust me. Becky, you need to start gardening. I'm not even kidding. This is why it's so important to reach out to people in your life who you haven't heard from in a while, or you just, you know, wouldn't talk to sometimes. Just make that effort to reach out to someone, because you never know what kind of major difference that can make to someone. Don't be weird. I'm not saying. Hello. And don't tolerate weirdness, but I'm just saying. Becky says, I'm scared I'm not enough. Trust me, Becky, you're pretty good. Take solace in the fact that you aren't a piece of shit. Becky, you're good, man. You are good. I need you to just sort of think about the world in general and some of the people in the world. Think about Amber, dude. She's horrible. At least you're not like her. And don't think she's the only person like that. There are many people just like Amber. She is no different than any other narcissistic, deceptive person.
A Decepticon welcoming committee.
There's really nothing that special about her, other than the fact that she just puts it all on YouTube. Becky says she's scared about the world, and yeah, I agree. But you cannot let that fear limit who you are. Let that drive you to an extent. You understand what I'm saying? This world has real problems, but it's up to us to fix them. Start growing food.
I mean it.
Thanks, boomers. Go watch TV on your Roku. Why don't you go watch Jimmy Fallon with some other shows that my parents watch? Yeah, we're gonna watch Jag. That show hasn't been on for years. Becky says, when you take care of someone 24/7, you start to lose parts of yourself. I think she said bits and pieces, something like that. You start to lose yourself. I'm paraphrasing.
We'll sue you, buddy.
She says she regrets not spending more time with her mom, and that is just so sad, man. Damn you, Amber.
You're my #1 customer.
Becky says, I gave everything that I had, and I had nothing else to give. I was isolated. She says that taking care of Amber all of the time actually hurt her other relationships, and that makes a lot of sense. This is the danger of a very narcissistic person. Amber is a literal danger to be around. She is damaging to your own psyche, your relationships with other people, because that's how self-centered people like her are. And, you know, you can chalk it up to a mental issue or not, but the reality is that you kind of have to not have people like Amber around in your life. If they can't admit to the problems that they have, then there's no moving forward with them whatsoever. Is it sad? Yes, but that's the reality.
I'm in danger.
Becky says she misses YouTube. Well, come on back, girl. You don't have to do this big Q&A. Just keep putting out stuff. Doesn't matter what, just put it out. Just put it out. Just talk to us. Let's go. I know you don't really have a lot of time. I know. If that was always the excuse, no one would ever get anything done. You have to make time. You gotta make time. Take 10 minutes a day. Record a video. Don't even edit it. Just throw it up. Do a live stream. 30 minutes. Just do it. Just go for it.
That's not enough time.
Becky says she's been having thyroid issues since her insurance cut out, and I'm pretty sure that most people's insurance cut out who had Medicaid. I heard that since COVID happened, they're basically redoing everyone's insurance, so gotta do the same thing myself. It's just a matter of sending in paperwork.
Wazowski, you didn't file your paperwork last night.
Oh, that darn paperwork.
This was interesting. Becky said that she was actually on Ozempic and was losing weight for a little while, but then had problems with her thyroid and caused her to stop. Yeah, it's a little worrying that thyroid issue. Gotta get that taken care of. She says her depression is worse than ever. This is why it's so important for the people who know her, the people in her life, to reach out, you know, to just talk to her. Just talk to her.
Why don't you just go talk to her? Talk to her. Talk to her. Talk to her. Talk to her.
But then Becky moves to a bit more of a positive note, and we actually finish this video hopeful.
This day we fight!
She thanks everyone for the fundraiser and says that it really saved her, and God bless, I know how it is. We all need help sometimes. Despite that, she says that she is just very scared, and Becky, you're not alone. But to finish this video, Becky sums up that the fundraiser itself and the community itself has shown her that there are good people in the world, and she feels hopeful for the future, which is, that's good, that's great. Just stick to that, Becky. Just stick to it. Let's go hiking. Or bowling or something. I don't know. Something low impact. You want to do an escape game? Whatever. But with that, we have been teleported out of the Amber-verse. Yeah, Amber heard me talking about Becky, and she just came running with her lawyers and her paperwork, and she was like, we had to get out of there. Don't forget to click like. I'd like to thank everyone for watching this special Becky episode of You Guys Have to Realize, and remind everyone that mental health is something that is not just over and done with. You know, this is something we have to keep working at. So reach out to your nearest person in need. I don't know, just be a friend. And I'd also like to remind everyone that these videos are put up for entertainment purposes only. Please do not send any hateful or disparaging remarks to myself or anyone mentioned in the videos. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to go tell Becky that you are behind her. And I will see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, we gotta slow down. I know you wanna make this last. Know how you feel about this go around, but we can drop it in the past. I only ever wanna feel somebody, and I just want you to know. Take me by the hand and we can stand out. Let you know that I don't wanna lose you. Tell you up front I have got some issues. You know this is not the crowd I'm used to. I can't fake it.
It is too hot for that. It is summertime, y'all.